Hi,
Hi,
welcome
welcome
back
back to
to
Brotherly
Brotherly
Advice.
Advice.
Hi
Woo!
guys.
Another weekend
How have you guys
on the
been?
set. Anyways, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Sound off in the comments. How was your week? We want to hear about it. Brother,
What are you
you're
yelling? Don't yell.
old. He just woke up from a nap. Anyways, you're old.
Shut up. The viewers are you're
You're
annoying the viewers
you're
too.
18.
And
How do you feel?
not blessed.
Oh wow, we we took that right turn real quick, huh?
Left turn.
The
Not right.
the age is
Mm-hmm.
catching up to you, huh?
Catching up, mama.
Yeah, you're
Mm-mm.
so old and brittle. These
Mm-mm.
bones be shaking in their
This
boots.
body can't handle it. It
This
can't
body
push
falling
it.
apart now.
No, it's not.
He
Still
showed up
thick.
today after school with like ice on his legs and shit. I
My
was like,
shins
"What?
were
What
hurting.
happened?" He's like, "My shins are hurting." I was like, "It's that age, honey.
No, it's
It's
not.
that age.
No, it's not.
It slowly creeps up on you."
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
I'm
does.
still slim waist, thick ass.
Anyways,
He's
hope you
just
guys'
jealous.
weekend and week is going great. Personally, I just been working again, like usual. Nothing exciting happens in my life
Me neither.
ever. We live very ordinary lives. We'll try to change that though. But anyways, how was your birthday though? How'd you spend it? Did you feel blessed that day?
It was just so long. Honestly, my birthday felt so long. Like the day, I was like, "Can I just go home?" I had school that day, so that's probably why
It just sucks having your birthday on a Monday.
it did.
So
It truly did.
you have to like.
And I can feel like the day's dragging, and it's like, but tomorrow, new day, whatever. I don't care. But for today's topic, though.
Today's topic,
It's a quite interesting one, guys. So I hope you guys
stick around for it.
stick around.
It came to me kind of late at night because we didn't really know what to film, like usual. At this point, it's very common for us to not have a topic of conversation and we just throw it out willy nilly. But this week, it came up to my mind. I personally asked him. I was like, "Would you take your ex back?" And he said, and he answered this very, very fast. He didn't think about
It
it.
was
Two
very fast.
seconds. He's like, yes, in a heartbeat. And I was like, ah! And then he's like, leave it for the pod. And I was like, this motherfucker.
Yes. Oh, I was just like, live for the pod, babe. But
Why would you take your ex? And whose ex are we talking about? And who, what, when, where? What are the
I
circumstances
am
that
not
would?
dropping names.
Well, you don't have to give names, but
You know that so and
yes,
so.
I know
You
so and
remember
so.
so and so?
Yes, so and so.
Very first so and so
Very first so and so. Okay.
since like 2020.
Uh huh.
So and so.
Okay.
I look. Hear me out before y'all get flabbergasted. Oh,
The
hey.
camera season two. See that the camera was shocked as equally as I was last night.
The vision went in and
He
out.
said, "I went."
But hear me out. It's not because I don't know how to explain it. It's not just because oh my god, like
Are you
I
feeling lonely?
yes and no.
Is it a call for desperation?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay, so I feel like what it is, I'm just like, well, it is loneliness, but at the same time, it's not because I like being by myself because I don't get told what to do. I don't like getting told what to do. I'm not getting asked what I'm doing constantly 24/7. I have to worry about. I can sleep comfortable at night, knowing that nothing's gonna happen to me, knowing that I'm not gonna do nothing wrong, not hurt someone else. You know, and um, but when I was with so and so, I could not sleep comfortable at night. I was kind of awake and like thinking about them because obviously and all the drama that he brought into my life, and that's what the part I don't miss. That the starting the pod that he made with my friends, with family, and all of that. I mean, I get it. Some of it was also my fault, but not. But it wasn't 99.999% my fault. You know. But I feel like I just miss that companion being like, oh, like if anything happens, like I can kind of I could kind of rely on him, and he was just there. He was like a good company, but like also bad company at the same time. Does that make sense? He was just toxic, and I don't want toxicity anymore. Like I'm tired. I know what I want now. Like I'm ready. Like if you're not gonna fit my needs anymore, then just get out.
Like, what would constitute like under what circumstances you'd be like, okay, I'll take him back.
Um,
Like,
None.
like no, like
Like, does that make sense? Like,
you literally just said you would take him
I
back.
would take him back in a heartbeat.
Okay, so what are your like requirements for that to happen? Yeah,
Requirements probably has to say sorry. Has to
an apology is very big on you.
apologize, not just to me, but
Okay.
apologize to you, to my mom, to see to see his growth, and be like, okay, so you know you messed up, but where did you mess? Like, ask him questions like, do you know where you messed
So
up?
basically,
Like him
you're
realizing,
wanting him to take responsibility in the play that he did
yes,
and the part that he played in your play.
yes,
Okay.
but then sometimes I personally I get the ick. Like I'm just like, like I don't want you anymore. But at the same time, like, because like the way that I see right now that he like the way that because I haven't seen him in person at all since our last time we saw each other, and obviously it's been a couple months, but when my friends have seen him around with his significant other, like obviously like they're gonna send like pictures and kind of like be like
Like
stalker
letting
vibes
him
and
know, like,
like
oh, like look who I
yeah
saw.
and be
Like look who I saw,
yeah and be
Ryan.
like look who's right in front of me. He looks so. I don't want to be rude because I respect the decision that he's made and I don't want to say like he looks bad like
I mean, because that's usually like something typical that
yeah
everybody says.
that
Like, oh,
everyone
like, I saw
says
your ex. Well, he looks horrible. I
yeah
seen him too.
but like he looks lost. Like he looks like he does not know what he's doing. He's just going through the motions of life. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't know what he's doing at all, and he looks kind of musty again.
Ah, you cleaned them up.
Well, yeah, because I saw him
All
and
that hard work went to
you know,
waste.
literally because like he would sag, he would wear his dirty shoes, and then like he would like wear his dirty clothes again.
¿Y le limpiabas tú, que era su
Sometimes,
niñera?
yeah,
Oh my god.
when if I had the opportunity, I would. I'm like, clean your pants. Look how dirty they are. Like that's like disgusting. You shouldn't be going out like that. And like, he got the hint of it, so like he started being a little bit more clean. Because his mom wasn't really around. I had to teach him proper etiquette. And well, now he looks musty again. Like he lost all his etiquette. I'm just like,
It didn't stick.
clearly it didn't stick. No, see, and like also that's like a big role that significant other plays. Like if you truly because they're both los dos le gustan la mala vida, because los dos le gustan y los dos le gustan. So like obviously like they're not gonna stop each other. Be like, don't be doing it. Like you need to cut it off. This is like affecting you. They're gonna be like, con más ganas, be like, here's the bottle.
Mhm.
Hey, I bought a bottle. Hey, I brought this. So, like. Um, but it's just to show how like significant others play a big role. Like be telling them like it's not to boss them around nor to be like trying to control them.
No, it's like you want better for them as
Yes,
well.
and like that's why I'm just like kind of like maybe I don't want that because it's like me like taking care. I'm their babysitter. I'm his babysitter. I'm telling him what to do, because he doesn't know proper etiquette. That's why I would be like in a heartbeat. I would be like, yeah, like, but in the moment I'll say it in a heartbeat, but then when I sit down and actually think about it, I'm just like, I don't want that. I don't want that anymore.
Okay, so like because you answered really quick, and it kind of came to my mind. I was
It's
like,
because I truly do
it's
miss
like,
him.
do you like? Well, I mean, I guess was he like your first love, like big love?
Yes.
I mean, you guess you never forget that. So that's I kind of can see where you're coming from.
And
It
and
just it just surprised
and
me
it fucking
how fast you answered.
it fucking sucks because I was just like, because always I'm trying to like, I'm not trying to forget about him, but I'm trying like to like heal, and I feel like I've healed a lot, but at the same time, it's just like he's always gonna be in the back of my mind, like maybe like it's like the trauma sticks to you, like I'm not trying to be like, oh my god, he trauma no, but it's just like since he was the first love, like obviously he's gonna stick like more back around in the back of your head. So and it just fucking sucks because I truly can't because I'm gonna be comparing him to other guys because that's what I kind of know.
I mean, that's what you base off your expectations
Yeah,
off of
I'm just
that
so
first
like, but
one.
like he's always gonna be there because I'm just like, oh,
But I mean, you're still so young. Like you still have so much ahead of you. Like you still have so much more people to meet. There's a whole world out there.
the whole scene.
There's a whole sea, which like that's very cliche to say. Like, oh, there's more fish in the sea. You know, he's not the only one. But like, no, I kind of understand. I don't know why they keep saying that. I kind of understand where you're coming from. Like, it's it's hard to say, oh, like fuck them. I mean, it's easy to say fuck them. You know, fuck their life and this and that.
And no, and
Like,
I'm never gonna be like I hate him because I don't. I truly don't hate him. Like if he truly needs to talk to someone, I'll be like because I told him before we like before I blocked him on before I blocked him on
before I
everything.
blocked up, if you ever want to talk, I'm here, but then block.
No, it's just like it's just I was just sick and tired of it. But that's what kind of I kind of told him just like because he knew that I was gonna like just like kind of like let him go and like
Hmm.
pursue with his life. Like he knew that, and then I was just like, if you know like I always be here if you need me. If you're in deep shit or whatever, like you always know you can always count on me. And I feel like I proved myself a lot to you that I can be here for. I'm your pillar, but you might not be my pillar. But like I'll be your pillar for if you ever need me. He's like, and I'm like, just make sure like if it's bad, like to contact me so I can try to help you because I'm never gonna hate you. That's how I ended it. So he knows that like I don't hate him, and he knows like I'm always gonna have feelings towards him because he was the first love. But I'm
Hmm.
just like I don't know. It's kind of like fucking hate it and like fuck you, like ugh, you know,
I mean, it's because you learned a
like
lot,
he has that type of
but
power.
you learned
He
not.
has that type of power above me, like
No,
being like ha
I
ha.
don't think that he has power over you because if you don't give him the power, he won't have it. And I think it's more of the fact that, like you said, he was your first one, so you learned so much from that. And your next relationship after that will be a little bit better because you already know what you don't like and what you like. You know, like you already know that drinking for you isn't a like it's not a big deal, but like at the same time
Don't make it a big
you
deal.
don't want your partner to be doing the same thing. You kind of expect that your partner will kind of motivate you as much as you motivate them and like to improve and get better and make I guess make money, but like the world revolves around money unfortunately, but life isn't all about money. um so I mean you can't I like I said, like, you can't really blame or you can't really say like, oh, like I hate him, but at the same time, you learn so much. So you kind of have to be,
I'm never gonna say I hate him
in a
though.
sense, you have to be grateful
I am because like
that you lived through that experience, and
because
now you know.
thanks to him, like I
That's
like
why I feel like you'll never forget who you like the first one.
I'm never gonna forget him. No, and that's like even though if I probably make a million, if I'm a millionaire and I live in a mansion, I live in Calabasas next to the Kardashians
Next
or
to the
something.
Kardashians, we become related to the Kardashians, even
Um,
though right now they're in he like hated. They're a little bit broke.
hey, that means they're doing something if they're being hated.
Hmm.
Um, I'm never gonna forget him
Hmm.
ever. If you're watching this, fuck you,
Ah,
because he may be a fan. He may be a
he could
fan of
be
the
watching
pod.
these. Yeah, yeah, he could be. Who knows?
Who
But
knows? But it's just like that. Like I feel like he was definitely that like he like he taught me like the real life as well. Like he like yes I might have rebelled a lot with your mom like sneaking out and doing all that shit I wasn't supposed to, but like I feel like he taught me like a lot. Like don't be out at night by yourself. Like he like yes I might sneak out at night, but like I was never by myself. He was always with me. Like same thing when I would come back. Like I was never alone. So like it's just like it's a dangerous world out there, and like he like taught me kind of how to be social street smart.
you would be doing all that at night. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
I remember there was this one Friday night we went out to, was it bowling? Was it No, it wasn't bowling. It was
I want to say the roller rink.
yeah, the roller
Oh,
rink.
a lot of kids do that.
Hmm. And he bought tickets for me and him to like to stay like overnight, like kind of like stay there like for later on at night. Girl, we were walking back home at 2 in the morning. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ni yo. I wouldn't do that.
And then that one morning, I had to wake up to go back home.
Ah, sneak into the window.
Yeah. And I go back to bed. My Saturday morning.
That's why you sleep downstairs.
Womp womp.
Consequences.
I know, but like, still, it's just like, oh well.
I mean, you lived it.
I
Yeah,
had
okay.
lived it through it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You were more brave than I was.
I kind of give. Oh, you also had dad.
Yeah, that would have.
I don't care. I feel like I still would do it if dad was around.
Hell,
You know how
heck
ballsy
no.
I am.
Yeah, but heck no, I was not.
I feel like if dad knew like, well, maybe if he didn't know about the boy part, then he probably would be like, déjalo es un niño, you know.
Yo también lo hacía.
A lo mejor maybe he did. Maybe he did.
We'll never know, huh?
But he took that
We
circuit
will.
down 6 feet, 6 feet under with him.
For real. No, because I personally would have. Heck no, not in a million years. I did not want that wrath of our dad over fucking sneaking out. Che, if an not even that. I mean, they would let me go out to parties, but that's because pedía permiso, and like I had a.
I would ask your mom permission. She'd be like, no.
I know, but like at least I would ask for permission. But then again, at the same time, it was early enough. Like it was
Mine was still early enough.
like 8, 7,
7
and I would probably come. I'll be, but I
by
should.
10.
Yeah, I would have been home by like 11.
Yeah, no, 10.
That would let me go out till 11.
But now now that she knew troublemaker, so like she wouldn't allow me to go out
Well,
alone.
yeah, because I feel like a mother's intuition and a mother's eye sees more than what you currently see
For
in that
sure.
situation, which is kind of like okay, like now that you reflect, you like agree with her, like oh yeah, like I could have waited, or I could have.
I could have definitely now that I like see the bigger picture because I feel like I was just like blinded by obviously by like it was something new, you know. Now I see
Your
that
emotions,
yeah,
your hormones.
yes, but if now that I see I'm just like I definitely should have introduced him different way different than what like she saw because like I like obviously she saw the bad like she didn't see the bad part but like she saw like oh there's a strange ass fucking kid in my house I never seen in my life like what the fuck is this so definitely I should have introduced him a little bit more differently but like things happen for a reason and maybe mm,
I mean, you just gotta remember everything comes to light, everything. And then she got mad at me. Mom got mad. Our mom got mad at me because I had found out. I think a week before her.
no a month
It was a whole month.
it was a whole month
Well, I mean, at the time I didn't live here, and at the time, like, what's it called? Me and your mom weren't really speaking.
Mm-mm.
Like, we weren't really on speaking terms. Like, it was just like I would show up to the house because my mom had moved over to second shift, and that's when I found out. I literally just walked up in here, opened the door, walked upstairs, and I see this like white kid in your
Mm-hmm.
room, and I was just like, "Hello."
Hi.
I was just like, "Who's this kid?" You're like, "It's my boyfriend." And I was like, "Ah." I was like, "Okay." I mean, I definitely took it a lot better. I took it way better, obviously, 'cause I'm hip and young and newer generation, you know.
Okay
But and then my mom got mad at me because she's like, "Why didn't you say anything?" And I was like, "Well, first
but you
off,
know who truly ratted me out your sister
oh yeah, clearly she brought everybody out."
like you fucking bitch
But we love you, sister. But she watches this. But um, I told her I was like, it's not. It was not my job.
Mm-mm.
It was not my job. It was not my.
Well, as
I mean,
also,
yes, it was my job as an older brother to be like,
also,
hey, what are you doing? Like, why
oh,
is
which
your
you
mom
did,
involved? And I did. I told him. I pulled him off to the side. I literally took this kid home. The first day I met him,
yeah,
I was like, do you need to ride home? Like, is that what needs to happen right here, right now? And he literally just went.
I
And
guess.
I was like, yeah, okay. Like, I give him a ride home. And then I had a conversation with him in the car. I was just like, listen, like you need to tell mom this is what needs to happen. You know, I won't say I'm not saying anything like this. It's not my place. Like as an older brother, it's just like as an older brother, I'm just looking out for you. Like, are you like is this what you're sure about this? Have you thought about this? Okay, if you have, okay, good. Like, you know who you are. Now you need to tell mom, and then like mom has to be involved in this. That way she doesn't feel like offended that I found out before her because I knew I we all know how our mom is.
Yeah.
So like when I found out, I was that's the first thing I thought. I was like, mom's gonna be pissed just because I found out before she did. Like she wants to be a good mom. She wants to be involved in her
Yeah,
kid's
she
life.
wants to be involved.
Unfortunately, sometimes that's not how it plays out, and that's with any parent. Honestly, that's what I feel like it's with
Well,
any parent.
it's just like if
Because I'm the older brother.
if
That's what I try to
I would have
explain to
been
her.
a little bit more like brave in that situation until I just told her flat out. Maybe things would have been a little bit more different, but it still would have been the same thing though.
I mean, she still would have been like no and like
Yeah,
denied everything,
denied.
but I
Because towards the end of our relationship, he would come around, like he would come like on the weekend when mom
mhm,
would be home and we'd just be chilling watching a movie.
yeah. Well, like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, so if you would have told mom since the beginning, but like I get it. It was you would you
It would have been the same thing though.
in the beginning, but I think she would have taken it a lot better if she would
No,
if
she wouldn't
listen.
because
She would have understood a lot more if you literally had invited him over and
bro,
like
that's
this is
funny.
my friend. I introduced him as a friend. Like, this is my friend so and so. Like, and then so have him come around a little bit more often, and then
Oh, see, now I know how to do it.
now you sit down with your mom at least because to me you could have been like, "This is my boyfriend," and I've been like, "Okay, cool." Like I can't say anything. Like, ¿qué quieres que te like? ¿Qué querías que hiciera? Like, I was like, huh? Like the same way I reacted when I found him in your room, the same way I would probably react. I was like, okay, cool. Like, hi, my name is blah blah blah. What's your name?
Half naked.
Yeah, literally, and
Hey, he looked fine as fuck in his
uh,
underwear.
he looks like a little scrawny little rat. Anyways,
No, he had little abs.
uh,
You know it. You saw him too.
no,
You
I
were
didn't.
like,
I didn't see.
wow.
I didn't see anything. I literally turned around as soon as I saw that. I was like, oh, I was like, Arain.
I was like, what?
But anyways, I tried to when mom found out and she got pissed at me. She kind of like threw it in my face. Why didn't I tell her? And I was like, well, first off, it's not my place. It was not my place to out anybody. It could be my friend. It could have been my you're
Ooh,
my brother.
this topic's gonna be nervous. Like
Why?
it's like reminding me of like all the
Oh,
shit.
that stuff you did.
Yeah, like all of it.
So I was like, it's not my spot. It's not my place to out you anybody. Like nobody should ever be outed. Everybody should come out on their own time and respect, that. That's why I told her. I was like, well, it's not my place. I was like, I told him to be careful and to tell you when he's ready, but you can't force him. You can't just push him out. So, and she kind of just got mad at me, and then like
And that's what she did. She pushed me out.
she did. She like pushed him away for a bit, just because she's like, oh, like I didn't raise you like this. I didn't, like it's very typical for a parents. Like I didn't raise you like this. Like you're not a. And I feel like she took it as like, oh, you're exclaiming to be a girl. But I was
I
like,
know.
he never said he was a
I was
girl.
like, no, baby. I still want to be a man.
Like
Like I
you're like,
love.
I'm conscious of what I have.
I'm like, I love being a man, but like, I just want to have a
Yeah,
boyfriend.
but she
I just
was
want to
like,
have a
I didn't raise
boyfriend.
you to be a girl. I was like, mom, it's not about that.
Like,
I,
I'm not gonna have a
I
pussy
was
between my
like,
legs
I was
tomorrow.
like, it's not. I don't think it's like that. And she goes, well, I don't understand. And that's why I was like, well, you need to talk to him and ask him. Like, be smart.
Because I mean, it was also kind of her fault. Not gonna lie, because she would never want to sit down with me. She's like she didn't want to talk about the
She wanted to
topic.
avoid, like,
She wanted to avoid
she
it
was
at
so
all
she's used
costs.
to seeing a problem and avoiding it.
Yeah, she
And then
is.
until the problem comes to her or the problem is bigger than what it originally was, that's
Because
when.
I would try to talk to her and she'd be like, I don't want to hear it. Nah, it's okay,
Yeah, I did too. And like, I was accused of being gay myself because I kept defending you. And she was like, "Well, like, why you keep defending him?" And I was like, first off, he's my brother. Second of all, like, I get the vibe. Like, it's a newer generation. Like, you can't just push him away. You have to talk to him. I was like, get to know him,
it's how God made me.
huh?
It's how God
It's how
made me.
God made you. So like, I mean, at some point, I kind of understood. Like, it was your time. When you were comfortable, you're good to go. Like, now you're just confident.
Well, your mom was the last one to know. Everyone at school
Everybody
knew.
else know.
Everyone at school knew. Everyone
I
knew.
think my mom knew. She was acting the blind, acting a
Maybe,
fool.
but like, literally everyone knew already. By the time like mom knew, like everyone knew.
So I mean, it's not a big deal because you know why it's not a big deal? Because people need to mind their own business. And
So,
like, are they sticking it up your butt? No. So
Whatever
mind your
dick
own
I sit
business.
down, don't worry about it.
I feel like people need to respect
That's kind of funny.
respect that. Like they really need to respect the fact that people are gonna be, bisexual, gay, lesbian, but like, does that affect you? No, it shouldn't. So like, that shouldn't be a big deal. I feel like that should never be a topic of conversation within anybody, except for your family. Like when you come out to your family, but that's it. Like everybody else should just mind their own business.
Mm-hmm.
It's like because if I like to sit on one, that's my business, not yours, right? I'm not sitting. I'm not making forcing you to sit on one. So like,
If I enjoy it,
I mean,
don't
I
be
get
worrying
it.
about it.
There's two sides to this because there are those the gays that push
Oh my god.
the gay agenda on
Shut the
everybody,
fuck up.
or
I
like the
hate
they
those.
them and like the non-binary,
Like,
which
stick that
this
up
is
your
already
ass.
like coming out of respect. Like this is like
Mood, you're like, this is coming out of your side. I'm like, stick it up your ass.
but this I'm trying to be respectful. I like
I hate
I
those type of
mind my
gays.
own business, and like whatever your sexual orientation is,
Keep it towards you.
none of my business.
Keep it towards you.
Like
Don't push it out.
I focus more on personality wise and who you are as a person. Besides your sexuality, that's one
They
part.
make their sexuality a personality.
Yes, they make it a huge thing, and it's like it ruins it for the rest of them.
It is.
I was like, if y'all just chill about it and like don't push it, respect everybody's idea, decisions, whatever. Like there shouldn't be a big issue. I mean,
You
again,
know, you know, like for a certain time during high school as well, like my freshman, I think it was my freshman year, where like we're like, I guess I was involved with now the sophomores and the seniors. Like they truly didn't know me, but my my freshman class knew me. They some of the sophomores, some of the seniors and juniors thought like I was fake being gay to be with to have to be in the sleepovers with the girls. I was like, I'm like, no.
it's like first off, my mom doesn't let me go out.
Like, first of all,
Second of all, she will definitely not let me stay at nobody's house. Like, what do you mean?
And third of all, I am part of the girlies.
Like the fuck. So I mean, like I don't know. Like I said, I respect everybody. I feel like everybody should just mind their own business. Like sexuality should not play a big role that it does.
Shouldn't just really matter.
Like it shouldn't really matter. You are who you are. Like congratulations. If you like boys, you like boys. If you like girls, you like girls, and that's it.
Amen.
It shouldn't be nobody's business. It really shouldn't. It shouldn't be nobody's topic. Cada quien? Everybody should just worry about themselves. But secretly, I feel that's why people, because some of them are secretly, and
Scared.
they're scared, and they're already married with a wife.
Oh my god, that's too deep. I wouldn't do that.
I mean,
Get out.
There's people out
Run
there.
away. Make a new life.
Change a new life. Run away to a different state or different country and start a new life.
Yes. Start that gay life.
No. Well, if you ask me if I would take my ex back.
Hey, brother.
Hmm.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Would you take your ex back?
Wait,
who is your... Wait. I don't even know. See, this is the thing. This is what I fucking hate, too. My thing was so public to everyone.
Mine isn't.
In this family.
My
Everyone knew who he was. Well, this isn't my fault because whatever. But like, yeah. But like, well, I like, and then I brought him around with the family too, with mi tía Irma, when we were trick or treating.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, who's this kid? And I was just like, oh, my
That's
friend.
my friend. See, but that's what you should have done since the beginning.
I was like, oh, that's my friend. And she's like, oh, and she's like, what's his name? I'm like, oh, so and so,
Uh-huh.
And then I was just like, and then she's like, take some to your friend, the candy, and then he was like,
because our family's nice.
our family's lovely.
Like they're
To,
fake.
towards
They're
new
fake nice.
people. Yeah.
They're fake nice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like that's what you should have done slowly with mom. Like you should have just like brought him around. Like, oh, this is my friend. And she'd be like, "Oh, where'd you meet him?" I'd be like, "Oh, school, obviously." Like,
She definitely knows when we take her breaks, though.
huh?
She definitely knows when we take it. Mom, when like me when we just like being on and off. When me and so would be like on and off, like she definitely knew. She definitely knew. Like because when we be on, she was like, "So how is he?" Or like, "How's who?"
And then your face, because you're so expressive with your face and your body and your attitudes with everybody. Like if you're having a bad day, we all fucking know that you're having a bad day because you're either up here or you're downstairs.
I exclude myself. I exclude myself from I exclude myself from everyone because I don't want, because when I get not angry, but like when I'm having a rough day, I just say shit just to get just to get them out of the way. I'm just like, shut up, leave me alone.
Listen,
just so like I can like just so I don't say the bad, like
Mhm.
anything wrong and cause more problems. I just like exclude myself from everyone and just be up here in my
I
room.
mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I grew up, no, like with the fact that we all eat together at the same table
I
at
don't.
the same time,
I don't.
right? Like I grew up with that. Like dad, mom would still be in the kitchen, dad
I'm
would
like
be helping
I'm
serve
like
the
with my
plates,
schedule,
and then he would
that's
like
not no
help
option.
round us all up, and like we all would sit down at the same time, eat together as a family, having a nice conversation while we're eating. This kid now just sits. We have two different. We have the dining room table, and then we have the kitchen table. We usually typically just eat at the kitchen table. We don't really tend to use the dining room table. This kid goes to the dining room table and eats there by himself, while me and my mom and my sister are having a full out conversation. Like, oh, how's your day? You know, how's work? Blah blah. Blah. He's just over there. That's when we know he's in a bad mood, or like it had a long day because he excludes himself so much out of all of
I
us.
do.
Which
It's
is like, you know,
like I just
it's a
don't want.
time to de
I do
stress.
not want to hear it from no one. Like not even your
Anyways,
mom, because
like
like sometimes your mom like
I mean, she tends to
she
nag.
asks like sometimes she asks the dumbest questions or
You
something,
just answer
and I'm just like, shut up. Like I don't like when I'm in a good mood,
him.
I'll answer them real nice. I'm like, mom, well, you know,
Estilo.
yeah, estilo ahorita. Pero cosa se llama, like when I'm in a bad mood, I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Like it's this, like hello, But I tend not to explode on my mom because it's
She
just
doesn't know or she forgets.
yeah.
Anyways, but well,
I was gonna say I was just like everyone knew him, like everyone like knew the problems we had. Everyone knew
you made
like
it so public.
what was it? It really wasn't because I wanted to, because I kind of had to.
Why?
His mom?
Oh, I mean, you can't really blame mom. Mom was at the school.
No, like no. I'm talking about here at home, like around the
Oh,
family.
okay.
Like
But she didn't tell everybody. It was just within us.
no, I know. Thank God. Thank God she wasn't aquí. Ahora, en primero impacto tenemos aquí, Arain.
Yeah, she was over here like broadcasting the
Thank
news.
God, thank God we don't have a mom like that. But like, it was just like whatever. Like, you can definitely tell, especially with me, like when like me and him were having problems. Like, I'll
I
be
thought you
like,
meant the everybody at the school.
no,
Like,
I'm talking about like just here,
I was like, oh, because you made that shit public.
because I would say your mom's gonna know. So that's the thing with me. Like, everyone knew who he was because like you heard the name, and be like, really again, you know. But with you, it's just like you're a closed book, mama.
I am a close
No
book.
one like I don't know the type of relationships you had or have. All I know is one,
In the most recent one, and that wasn't even a relationship. It was a situationship.
the one with the baby.
Oh,
That's the only one. The
Jay. Yeah,
Jay. That's the only
that was
one.
a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's the only one I truly know.
Well, yeah, because
Because that one you opened a lot to
that
me.
one did leave me a mark though, because I was like willing to do so much for that person, which like that's where I kind of really kind of like closed up because of that. And now that I think about it.
Pinche jota.
Well, yeah, because then, like I said, okay, high school, middle school, then date, had crushes, but then those stuff would really go bad. Once we got out of high school, that's when I met Jay from work. We worked at the same location
At Mickey's.
at Mickey D's, yeah, at the same time, and we were both mm, upcoming manager. Well, I was already a manager, but she was an up and coming manager. And
She was kind of ugly.
listen,
I don't know what was going wrong in your lovely head.
well, it was. I think,
Well, not to judge, brother. Cada
yeah,
one sees
because yours is
beauty.
ugly too.
Hey,
So
no, he was kind of cute.
mm-mm,
He was kind of cute.
not my type.
He had his little jawline.
Not my
He
type.
had his abs.
Not my type.
He had his
He
green
looked like a
eyes.
little sloth.
Oh my god, those green eyes.
Sloth.
Uh,
Sorry if you're offending
uh,
us. Not to offend. Anyways, um,
ah. I think it
Jay.
was the eyes that got me.
I mean, yeah, he had nice eyes. I
Yeah,
wish I had those
he had
eyes. I
beautiful
mean, I
eyes.
have brown eyes. So anybody with colored eyes,
Those hazel eyes.
hazel eyes, green eyes, blue eyes, I want them.
Like I would literally just stare at his eyes sometimes and be like,
Must be nice. Anyways,
"Wow,
um,
stop! I'm falling in love again." I'm calling back.
I miss him. I should really call him. Anyways, Jay, she, um, well, first off, like we kind of kicked it off of like we just vibed at work. We were always, kind of flirting and making fun of each other and like kind of just.
But you know what? When you were talking to Jay, I was also talking with D.
Mm.
It was around the same
It was
time.
at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay only
Like
lasted. I
2020
think
ish.
that's the longest one. Jay was the longest one so far. It was like almost a year, almost a year.
Damn, a year for me is nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't have relationship experience. Anyways, but Jay had two kids.
She did.
She came with two kids, and I was willing to play stepdad. Like I
He wouldn't
really
be stat daddy-o.
for a minute. I was like, now that I look back, was it the smartest option? Not really. Like but like like
You can't blame the kids.
yeah, we can't. I mean, I was like, I was trying to be so mature about the situation. I was like, well, it's not.
You're a what, 20?
Yeah. No,
Uh,
19, 19, 20. Yeah.
we're trying to
19 and
play
20.
stepdad over here at the age of 19. Wait, so she had her kids when she was 15?
Mm-hmm.
Dang! She was really getting to work. She didn't put the work in high school. She put the work in something else.
I mean, and I should have known that she would met trouble just because, or she liked the guys that were like into
Trouble.
like trouble. I wasn't not a trouble kid.
No, you were
I had
not.
a nice car. I still have a nice car, but like I bought my nice car. Like I was well dressed. Um, I worked all the time. At the time I also had two jobs. Again, I worked at the
Oh,
store,
the store, the clothing,
the
the
clothing
the
store.
clothing store. Yeah.
So I was literally waking up early as fuck in the morning to go to McD's, and then I would like around 12 to 1, I would book my ass to like the nearest next town because that's where the mall was at. It was like a 45-minute drive. I would book my ass that way, that direction, to go work at the clothing store. Once eventually the clothing store position became more of a serious thing, like they moved me up in position, so I quit McD's because I was there for like 6 years, like full circle, like six
He was
years.
there for a while.
I was there for a hot minute. It was my high school job, At the same, like I was blessed to have it.
Yeah, because you made bank there too.
I did make bank. Well, I was working like crazy, 40 plus hours. Sometimes they would call me in, and like
That's
because
how I want to be.
I knew everything. I was very like hands on, so like the previous manager had taught me everything. Um,
Gilbert, what do you think?
Gilbert's like, y'all are messed up. Anyway, so Jay was a thing.
I felt that.
Um, I had situationships here and there, like a bunch of them.
Why are you talking over Gilbert?
Gilbert speaking.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What does the Gilbert say?
Okay, thank you.
All right,
He
thanks.
says you're a fucking idiot.
Exactly. And he says the same thing for you.
And he told me to turn him around so
He's like little pig toes.
everyone can see that fatty that he has.
Anyways, well, Gilbert needs to sit down. Sit down, Gilbert. Um, then I had little situationships here and there, and
You did?
yeah, I mean, that's where I really kind of like zoned into myself,
Into your
really
hoe?
into
Your
my hoe
hoe era?
hoe era, and like I will admit I did experiment. I'm leaving it at that. And then, but the one I definitely would take back, and like you said, in a heartbeat, is A.
Who is that?
A.
A.
Frankfurt.
Oh!
I
Really?
would.
He. Ugh. I forgot about that.
But
Yeah.
the only reason why I would take A back?
Does he still watch it? Do they still watch this pod?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Did he block them on everything?
No, but they unadded me on like Facebook. So I don't know. I really don't know.
Hmm.
So they still have me on Snapchat. They still do. I know that. But um, the only reason why for that one, like I said, I look at personality.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm talking to anybody, is personality. So it really was like the genuine, kind, sweet, like kind of genuinely cared. Like
Like it got kind of like sangron, no? Or is it just me?
I think it was just you.
I was just like, there's something off with this kid.
Yeah.
I couldn't put my finger on it, but like I was just like, there's something wrong with this kid.
So I was just like, okay. The only reason it ended was, you know, was because his brother was coming back, so he had like his family was very like spread out, and his mom wasn't really there either, and his dad was sick and stuff like that. They needed to take care of their sibling, I was like, I respected that. So now it just ended like that. As soon as, like, as easy as it came, as easy as it went.
Mm-hmm.
But if, like, the chance came that they decided to come back, I probably would. Like, that's where I learned.
That's scary.
That's where I learned to be slightly happy, slightly.
That's so scary.
Yeah, we would do a lot of stuff on the weekends, which, like, nobody ever took the chance to do with me.
Hey, brother, you wanna go out there?
I'm down to go out, brother.
No, I'm sorry, I can't. But wow.
hmm that's where I was
Well,
learning.
I'm kind of glad it. Oh, it kind of didn't take nowhere, you know.
Well, I mean, now I'm just like, kind of like, I'm glad that I went through that because I learned some stuff. You know, I kind of learned what I wanted and what I didn't want. That's why the
Tell me
situation.
what you
That's why
really
the
want. What you really, really,
situationship
really
with
want.
L, that one didn't work out either.
Really?
Yeah, because I kind of figured out what I wanted thanks to A, and now that I had met L, she wasn't prepared for what I wanted.
Yeah.
So, but the only reason I knew what I wanted because of A. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it kind of like really did.
Was an eye opener.
It was an eye opener, but like again because I was older, I was definitely older. I was mature, or um, they provided something that nobody else had provided in a while.
Like comfort.
Yeah, because I had to take care of you guys. Like I had to overlook over you guys, make sure you, especially you, since that whole situation happened. You know, so now I'm just like having that done to me that they would text me like, "Hey, did you eat? Hey, how's your
I
day
fucking
going?"
hate that.
That's what thing that gets me though.
I know it gets me too.
I am very
It gets me
old
a
school
lot.
style. Like
I love when they're like romantic. Oh, there's just something about that that's just
no,
like
I mean there's a difference between being romantic and being like over the top. So like
no.
just a simple like, "Hey, did you eat today?"
Being romantic is
Like that,
ugh,
or communicative like,
like it's like
"Hey,
ugh.
I'll be busy today, so I won't probably be around my
I
phone."
love that.
And I'm like,
I'm always busy, but like some like I always say, if you no matter what, no matter how busy you are, you always have time to send a little text.
"Oh yeah," like like a little cute one,
Mm-hmm.
just like,
Like, hey, I'm eating right now. What are you
yeah,
doing?
or just a
Yeah.
picture,
Mm-hmm.
that's so things like that. But the excuse I got for that relationship ending was he had to take care of his family. So I was just like, okay, cool.
Should we reach out back to?
Mm.
No, you don't want to. Are you scared?
I don't feel the need to.
Really?
Yeah. If it, I don't know. I
I
at
think
the
the
same time
ball's
I
on
moved
you.
on. So like right now I'm just kind of like after L, she kind of just like made left me a sour
Sour taste
taste. So I'm not.
in your palate.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of like,
I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it, brother. But like at the same time, I want a relationship. But at the same time, I'm like,
yeah, that's how I am.
mm-mm.
Like I
Like,
want something.
do you know like that one sound from TikTok like today drained me. You never seen that TikTok.
Mm-mm.
That's how I feel every time like when like I'm in a talking stage. I don't know, like it just brings me like like it's
Again.
like again, and
Yeah.
especially when they're like kind of like they're kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but when they're just like selfish, not selfish, but like kind of just like oh me, like oh no one else, me just me, that is just like ugh. Like it's like con menos ganas lo hago.
Mm. Yeah. Right now dating is really hard.
It is,
It's like draining.
and everyone just wants sex.
Mm-hmm.
They just want sex. I'm just like, no, baby. I'm like, you're not getting this. You're not getting this until you have this.
Mm.
That's the only way to get through me.
Ew.
True. It's like true though, because I'm just like it's disgusting. Like what are you guys doing hooking up just for fun? I'm like, that's why you have a hand. Go use it.
True.
Si tanto tienes ganas, go use your hand. It's the same thing.
Or just abstain. How about that?
Or yeah. Or just be abstinent.
Pray to God.
Yeah. Lárgate toda parada. Pray to God.
It's like así, but it just slowly goes.
Like, thank you, Jesus. We live
Thank
in
the
a
Lord. Not sinning today.
Maybe
No.
tomorrow.
We'll see. No, but yeah, that's how I'm right now. I don't know. I just miss having that comfortness.
I just want that, like,
You're looking for deep connection, and
yes,
nobody right now is willing to give that.
no one ever.
So,
Or like, and if it's not the ugly, if it's not the ugly ones, it's just like the cute ones are rude, but the ugly ones are so nice, but they're real ugly. I'm like, I don't want an ugly boyfriend. Sorry, you kind of
you can't look at the outside.
you kind of have to have the
You
looks.
gotta look at the personality.
I feel like someone just has to, like, I have the looks, and I'm like sweet and nice and kind when I'm not, when I'm not
Yeah,
in a bad mood.
yeah.
When I'm not in a bad mood,
Of course,
you know.
100%. You should at this point. Like, I'm surprised that you not haven't started your stardom to supermodelship.
I know I should be a
Yeah,
supermodel,
yeah.
huh? Whoever wants
But
to contact me, please sign me a deal. I'll sign it.
you know what we're gonna do? You're gonna be the before picture. That's what they're gonna hire
But
you
what's that
for.
after?
This is the before, and they're gonna use somebody completely 10 times hotter than you as the after. It's gonna be blonde, blue eyes.
La verga! Change the whole race?
Yeah, it's gonna be whole different. It's gonna be
Girl,
white.
bye.
You'll be like, look, this is what the doctor did.
No, but like,
Turn this beaner into this white guy.
I don't know. It's just like, I'm like, I kind of miss it being in a
I don't.
relationship.
I'm good.
I kind of miss it, but like, maybe it's just the attention that I kind of miss as well.
Hmm.
But like, it's just like,
That's why you. I mean, I have dating apps. Yeah, I only use them for the attention.
I kind of want. I'm kind of scared on getting on those dating apps.
Why?
I don't know. Now that I'm of age to get on them, it's kind of
I
scary.
mean, it's not.
Like, what if there are weirdos on there?
There are some weirdos,
Exactly. And like they slide up and like, hey, I'm like, no, block.
but there's some girls out there just selling their bodies. You know how
Really?
many of them have already hit me up to be like, "Oh, if you want to hang out?" Like, I don't even know you.
Wow. I'd be like, bet.
And be like, "Yeah." Then they start sending like their little price chart, and I'm like, "How about a movie?"
I'll pay.
Yeah, for real. Like, I'll take you out for a movie.
Yeah, I'll respect you, but like, let's
Like,
just.
I'll give you respect. How about
But
that?
like, let's just go for a movie. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing at that level.
Yeah. So I was just like, hmm. So now the dating I'm starting really fun, just because like it's not a genuine atmosphere.
Really?
Yeah. It's just like I said, everybody's like just wanting to have a little quick something, and then just,
But there's probably someone out there.
I mean, you can't. I mean, unless you meet a church girl,
I know.
I go to church and just meet her there.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute. That's kind of look what I want.
That's not that.
That's
That's
what
not
I'm
cute.
wanting. Just go to church together and like spend Sundays afternoons. That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
No,
No.
why not?
Mm-mm.
That then you'll know that truly God Jesus wanted you to be with that person because you met them at church.
Do you know how many true crimes have happened when they
Hmm.
met in church?
The delusion.
Exactly. Exactly.
She turns into the next Black Widow.
Jesus.
Anyways, if you're a big true crime person, I love true crime. So comment down below if you would take your ex back. Would you? And what circumstances would there need to be there for them to take them back?
But are you open? So, like, going back to it, like, are you kind of open to it? Well, we just kind of talked about it. If you're open to the idea of dating, like, if it just comes, it comes.
Yeah, like right now I'm not. I'm not. I'm in a spot where I'm not pushing for anything. Same thing at what I told Elle that I'm not like I'm down for whatever. Like if we're just end up having to be friends, good. Now that after what happened, obviously we're nowhere near being friends. But it would suck because I really was hoping a friendship would come out of it. Which I see the flaws and I see where I went wrong. So you know, so right now I'm just like, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not gonna push. I'm not in this agenda. Um, I know what I want. I'm ready to have what I want. And if it's not what I want, I'm not gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with hooking up. Like I'm not doing that again. It's draining.
Oh, I know you were busy.
It was draining. It's just like and I realized that it's like so emotionally and like everything.
Cause you get attached to
It's just
them.
draining. I'm not a. I'm not. I wouldn't get attached.
You
It's
wouldn't.
not the attachment type. It's just like having to like repeat the cycle like repeatedly is what kind of gets draining and then you also I've learned about energies
Like you get bored of the pussy.
and like
Like you just get bored of it. Like oh
of
hi,
the
it's
torta.
just there, and you're just like
I mean, no, it's just and like it's just a constant, like energy, your sexual energy. You give that out to that person, you know. So like and like I failed to like really respect my sexual energy, respect my bless you
oh thank you.
spiritual energy. So like that it kind of did scare me a little bit that every single time a certain event would happen, like I would give that out, and I mean vice versa. I would receive that their sexual energy, and I would give out my sexual energy. But like I feel like we should really take care of that, you know, and we shouldn't just be handing it out to everybody because
Girl, I've been on that.
not everybody deserves that.
Mm-mm.
Listen, I'm still growing
Not
in
everyone
that
deserves to
area,
see that part of me.
so but yeah, right now I'm just kind of just chilling, kind of working to better myself and see where I want it to go in life. And then maybe next time I take a trip to like Florida,
Yeah.
Vegas, New York, um, I meet somebody and maybe
It's always a possibility, yes.
your friend, well, our friend A L, she goes to your games all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like she met her significant other.
Yeah.
Like, and he lives
She
in a
did.
different complete state.
Yeah,
So
Florida.
that guy, I was like, oh shit,
But
like
he's like rich.
I look, you want that?
Like she has Chanel bags in her closet.
Mm,
She has everything.
she got
Yeah.
lucky with that one.
She did.
If you're watching this, I don't know if she watches. You watch this?
Yeah, she does watch our
Oh,
podcast.
okay. Just you got lucky.
You did get lucky,
You
girl.
got lucky,
And I
girl.
tell her every single time, she's like, she stays quiet because she knows it. I'm just like, you literally got so freaking lucky. Like,
Mhm.
hello. She's like, yeah, I'm going down to Florida to see my boyfriend. I'm just like, girl. Like
He stays at a pet
at this point,
house.
just put a freaking ring on it already. She's like, I don't want to get married. I'm just like, okay, shut up, shut up.
Why? She probably has that 20K carat ring
She probably
already,
will.
like the
She
Kim
probably
Kardashian ring.
no. Last week was her birthday, and she's like, my boyfriend spoiled me by like literally giving me gifts like every single day, like so like a new package would arrive every single day. I'm just like, girl,
Blessings for everybody.
I guess, or I think it was every week or something like that. I don't know, but like,
For her birthday month.
uh
Well, if you don't want any of those gifts, feel free to swing them down this way.
huh. Whenever you want, you know my addy,
Yes, you know where we live,
you know my
or you
addy.
know where we reside. So that must be nice. I mean, cada quien
She's well off.
tienen la suerte
Like she can actually just retire.
and let her man just do everything.
Mm-hmm. And
No,
she
but she doesn't seem like that type.
no, she doesn't. She's
No,
such a
she's
sweetheart. I freaking love
she
her.
seems like a hardworking person. So
Yeah, I will forever love her.
period.
She's my number one cheerleader.
Yeah, she's gone to every single one of your games. Not even me and your mom.
Mm-mm.
We're usually stuck at work.
Like usually, like when it's like a big meet, like she tries to go.
We all try. We all try.
But away meets, she goes to away meets sometimes when it's like
Well,
when they're big.
she has a schedule
No, she doesn't.
to be able to.
She makes time for me.
Oh.
She like because like one time she was talking to her like boss about her schedule. She's like, "Well, I have to go here and I have to go there. Oh, and I also have a track meet, but like I can like I can do this work tomorrow and then this and that. Like I'm free tomorrow. I can do this, you know." So I'm just like, she literally makes time for me. I'm just like she makes time for me. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Like she makes my heart fulfilled.
I'm glad you have that, brother.
I know. I'm so blessed to have her.
But yeah, so right now I'm just kind of,
I was going back to relationship.
Yes.
To going back to
Sorry.
ex. Sorry, we keep
Would you-
segueing.
Yeah, we keep whoop, 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 whoop. Like
But
usual, typical us.
I don't know. It's kind of hard though. Like it's kind of like it's kind of like we. I feel like we. we both, me and him, try to fix our. He tried to fix his problems, but like my ass like would not let it go, which is I'm not, which I'm never gonna let it go.
You
Like
hold grudges.
I hold grudges.
You're a grudgy ass
I
man.
do hold grudges. Like if you're gonna date me, like you can't fuck up.
He's gonna be that 80-year-old like get off my lawn, and then we talking about it like 5 days later. Remember those kids that were on my lawn? Like I fucking hate them.
Like no, it's not that I would like. I would like when he would act a certain way, it would trigger me.
Well, yeah, but if you like, did you have a conversation with the kid?
We would always have conversations about it. I'm like because obviously like when he messed up, like it wasn't just one time, multiple times. And when like we had a full on conversation about it, like how like we can avoid this problem and like more communication and more like trusting each other because obviously he like betrayed my trust multiple times by
Mm-hmm.
cheating. Yeah, and it was physical one time. It was multiple times, like just like
Emotional.
not an emotion. It was just like pics, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, like and the thing is, I'm just like I got to a certain point where I was just like, okay, we can work this out, but like when you like I prefer like I always told him like I prefer you telling me than me finding out my own. It hurts more when it hurts more when I find out my own that you've been restricting and hiding it than you be like I did this. I'm like because if he would have man up to his consequences, then it would have been like a totally different conversation. Be
Mm-hmm.
like how like why did he do it? Because I can be civil to a certain extent because when like yeah, there was one time when he's like oh this and this happened. I'm just like oh wow like okay kind of shocked but like all right like how can we grow from this like how can we move on from this but like when I find out my own ooh there was multiple time there was like 2 or 3 times where I like bitch slapped him where I just went
This man
ham.
would go domestic violence.
There was this one time
It was domestic
it was kind of
violence both
funny.
ways.
It was no, it was kind of funny though because like literally, there was this one time I found out something. It was on his phone. I remember it was the night he stayed. Like I found out what like he did, and I kept my mouth quiet.
You went snooping in his phone.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, it was kind of like we were watching and he fell asleep, and I was just like, oh
Let me see.
yeah, let me see.
Ja, pone orga.
I mean, I knew his passcode and everything. Like we were at that level, but like, and then I found out like the shit that he was like the people he was texting, like what he was texting and what pictures he was sending. So I was just like, this is interesting. So like, I was like, okay, whatever. Went to bed. I was like, good night. Like bye. Like good night. But like he was right next to me. I was like, whatever. The next day, night rolls around again, and then but this time I sneak out to go to his house, because sometimes we'll alternate, or sometimes he will like stay the week, things like that.
Stay the week.
But it was during the summer when mom was still like out working like night shift, evening shift, whatever you want to call it. And I went to his house, and then like I went in his house. We were just chilling, and then like I
And
get on.
then so you go, who's Gary?
No,
Who the fuck is Gary?
no,
It's like
no, I kid you not. It was so fucked up of me. Like I kind of like I stood up and like I like turned around and like I go like to get on top of him, like he was like face up like he was playing his game, and then I like get on him, and then I was just like fuck you, and I go. "Pass, pass, 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 pass." He was just like, what the fuck is going on with you? And obviously the kid was a little bit more stronger than me. Then so he was got like he got me like
he overpowered you.
yeah, and I was like he like got me. I was just like, who the fuck is so and so? And he was like,
He was like, who's Gary?
no, and he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, who's
I was like,
Gary?
fuck you. And I started going ham again. And he was just like, why are you doing this? I'm just like, why were you doing that? So it's just like I get my taste of revenge.
See, I think my perspective is if you need to cheat, just end the relationship.
Yeah.
Just end it. Like there's no need to cheat. Just end it. Be
But like, am I like the like? This is my things on cheating. I freaking hate it. Like that because I've been cheating. Obviously, I've been cheating on, but like, why is there a need to cheat
Yeah,
when you
exactly.
have like if you ever noticed the like not to my own horn, but like obviously I was kind of like the only good looking person that he's been with,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like because it's like his other like his taste is kind of like it's kind of out there, you
Mm-hmm.
know. It's not very consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like white boy, white girl, white girl, white girl, white boy, and like you know, and then brown boy, like oh
Brown boy.
yeah, me,
Ooh.
you're like me, you know,
El frijol. Ay,
literally. And then I'm just like, um, wait, what I was gonna say? Fuck, forgot. Oh, wait, no.
crickets.
When people cheat, this is the thing. Mm, This, this is the thing. When people cheat, they don't understand the effect it plays.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because obviously I would ask myself, am I not good enough? Like, what's wrong with me? Am I the problem? Like, why did he cheat? And obviously, like, I'm not the problem. I was never the problem. He was the problem, obviously. But like, it took me a while to kind of process it. Like, oh wait, he's the problem, not me. You know, like I'm like because obviously like when he would stay here and in the morning like he'll like wake me up. He's like, I'm hungry, and I kind of felt bad. So I was just like, what do you
Like,
want?
okay.
And I'll be like, okay, what do you want? I'm like, you want pancakes? You want eggs? What do you want? And he's like, can you make me pancakes? I was like, yeah. You know, so we go, making pancakes, give him pancakes.
Him over being a whole ass
Yes,
housewife.
I was a housewife.
I could never.
But what's it called? And that's the thing. I'm just like, you would cheat on me, but with a trashy ass person? I'm like, hello? Like, what are you doing? Like, you know, like, is it just like you like that energy? And I found out by my own.
He does like that energy.
No, I found out on my own.
What?
I got my taste of revenge as well.
You cheated on him? Ew, brother, that's not the way to
Brother,
go.
I know, but like, it was just right there.
The possibilities were
The
endless.
possibility were endless.
No,
And you know with who?
I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. Okay.
You know that one kid I would talk to you about
Mm-hmm.
hits the gym with you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Hey, when it's like with him and him, like hello, big difference.
But okay.
So I was just like, and like when we cut it off because I was kind of sick and tired of him. I was just like, I'm already sick and tired. Let me just get my revenge on him. Give him
Little taste of
a
his
little taste of
medicine.
his medicine.
No, that's not the way to
And
go.
brother, I only did it once. This kid was like crying, bawling his eyes out. Yeah, I'm just like, girl, you did this to me like multiple times. How does it feel? Like I literally went up to him like, how does it feel? Like, how do you feel? How does this feel
How'd
right
you
now?
tell him? Did you tell him?
No, he found out his own.
No. Who told him?
No one.
Then how did you find out?
My Snapchat. I was being messy. I was real good
He was leaving
messy.
traces.
Yeah.
Got him.
Don't you
I'm
just love
shook.
me?
I never cheated. I've never cheated.
Well, when you
I got accused of cheating.
well when you push me to the limit, like I was like I'm a type of girl that would get like that would what's it called that would get back on you. Like it might take me a little while until like I kind of react, but I'm gonna get back and just watch.
I've never cheated.
And I'm just like, how does it feel? Like, does it feel
Crazy.
nice? I'm just like like
Well, obviously not.
I'm like this is what I went through multiple times. I'm like, do you like the
Pues,
feeling?
no offense, tú de pendejo que te quedas.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm just like I hoped he learned from it. Hoped he learned,
Mm.
which what I've been hearing he hasn't been learning.
A dog will always be a dog.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never cheated. I've always believed that if you need to cheat, just end the relationship or just don't
Well, I
start
ended.
anything
That's how I ended the relationship
by cheating.
by cheating.
No, I don't cheat. I've been accused of cheating by Jay. She was like always up my ass that I cheated.
Because like she had someone that cheated on her.
Either that or she was cheating on me.
Oh, that too.
Yo nunca me like
Because he would always accuse me of cheating too, and like
yeah, exactly. It's the remorse, the guiltness. So
yeah.
like, you're doing it. So like, I'm over here busting my ass, two jobs, just because I mean, I didn't have the need to, but I wanted more better for myself, you know. So like, when would I have the time to cheat? You know,
Let's say like you're kind of like if he would have painted a different picture, like if we would truly like if he truly would never like yeah, maybe he messed up like one time, and I would have
and you would still take him back,
and I would
brother.
forgive him. Like, and he probably saw like how messed up he messed up, like you know how like messy it is. Then maybe I wouldn't have like it wouldn't have led to this, you know. Like I feel like I was.
He's blaming the thing. He's like, it's your fault that I
It's
sat.
not his fault.
It's your
It's
fault that
definitely not
he
his
sat
fault.
on somebody else. How about that? That's to
How
summarize the
about that?
story.
But it's just like I don't know. I feel like I just needed to get him like back.
No, that's
I
not the right way to do it,
I
though. Don't do that.
I feel like
Don't
I
do
feel like he
that.
just needed his little medicine, like his
No,
little palate
let
flow.
the universe take care of it.
And the universe has taken care of him real
Okay,
good.
well there you go. But like
Maybe that's why I'm single, guys.
you yourself salt like the salas por hacer eso.
No, but it's just like ugh, like I got you back, like ha, you know. It's just like
No,
because I'm petty as fuck.
I'm not.
I'm petty
I
as
will
fuck.
walk away.
I would
I
walk
will
away
walk
too,
away.
but like doing it petty.
I just walk away.
Like I would end the relationship doing it
Walk
petty,
away.
and that's what I did.
Just walk away.
And how probably his dad's gonna text me today. You never know.
After this video,
Maybe,
Come-
maybe.
be like, come back next week.
Come back next week and find out.
Find out. No, but like, I don't know. I can't do it. No.
I mean, when you know the relationship's ending and then they fucked you over so
No.
much, you wouldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
Really? I'm kind of petty, so like I
I'm
kind of
not.
did it. I was like, whatever.
I like to keep my peace, so I will just happily move on. It would hurt me. I would cry my eyes out, and then I would just get back up, and then just continue on, and let the universe take care of it.
Sometimes I feel like
There's no need for me to.
sometimes I feel like I have to do
There's
things
no
with
need
my
for me
own
to
hands.
feel like I need to get even.
I always feel like I have to get even.
Nope. Because especially after what like the most recent stuff, I walked away.
Well, that's a different situation.
No, but still, like everybody that's been involved and everybody that's putting their 2 cents in, there's karma with that.
There is,
There's
but
karma
like,
with that. So like, I'm just chilling, letting the universe take its turn.
but sometimes I feel bad about it too.
Why?
I don't know.
That you cheated?
Yeah.
Exactly. See, here
Like
you
I feel
go.
bad, but I'm just like,
I live my conscience is clear.
my conscience is clear too.
I'm
It is.
girl.
Girl, when your relationship's already broken and
Okay,
it's
then,
already crumbling,
but okay, if you already knew that, then you should have just walked away
I should
since
have.
since like the first time. Because
But
a
I'm petty
cheater
as
will
fuck.
always be a cheater.
Amen.
A cheater will always be a
Hey, you
cheater.
calling me? You saying I was gonna be a cheater?
No, I mean, I don't know about that.
I can't cheat on people.
I don't know.
Like when it's like a serious relationship and like it's just like I'm loving the relationship. I'm like
He's 100% in.
I'm gonna treat
Just
them
don't cheat on him.
like I'm yeah.
He'll get you back.
I will. I will. It's just like I don't know. Like when I'm in the moment, when I'm in the moment of like of being in the middle of a happy relationship, like I truly feel happy. Like it's like a
The thing is,
bubble.
there is ups and downs.
There is
That
ups
comes
and
with
downs,
it.
obviously, but obviously miscommunication is like a like number one problem. You know, it's always communication. But like when they like fucked you over so long and so for so much, I'm like whatever. I'm like it's already crumbling. I'm like, and he forgives me. It's kind of his problem now.
Oh my gosh, guys! I've learned so much from him today. I could not. I hope you guys take my side. That don't cheat, even if you get cheated on.
Don't well
Walk away
if you have the
and
power in your
let the
hands.
universe take care of it.
If you have the power in your
No.
hands,
No, that brings you bad karma onto you. So
does it really though?
it does.
How?
I don't know how. You'll eventually find out.
Hmm.
I don't know. I tried to stay.
Hey, pues yo siempre me he portado bien con él.
I know that. So
Like you knew, like I would respect
clearly, because
myself.
he doesn't make me pancakes. So what the fuck?
Yeah. Like like I would treat him like I would put him up on a pedestal. You know.
And that was your biggest error.
Well, it wasn't really a pedestal. It was just like
A step.
it was a step. But like it was just like this is like when you treat me well, you're gonna get treated well too. You know. It's
that's
just
but that comes with everybody.
right. Like I'm just like this is like just like because I feel like I show my love through like acts of kindness. So like I would do acts of kindness. You know what I mean? And like I also do acts of kindness when I would whipping up in the kitchen. And that's my acts of kindness.
Mm-mm.
You know?
Anyways, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It is very deep. We did open up a little bit here.
It's definitely a way to open up like in the second episode.
Like I said, I don't know. It just depends on the certain circumstances. I still don't understand how you would take a person back. So you said it so fast in a heartbeat, and after you've explained that he cheated, I still don't. I'm
And
like,
it wasn't just
how
once.
the hell? How the hell would you take her back?
Because I was just like,
Which I get.
I
Like,
would always think like, oh, maybe he changed, but like he would change, but like it would be like just like a couple of months. I feel like it would just he would like act like he would change. I don't know like what would like he would do. Like he would kind of seduce me a little bit.
seduction.
Yes, but like not really though. Just play. But like it's just like he would definitely put an act up, and I would always fall for it. You know, the little act, and then like in like a little months that we would be talking, I'm just like, and he'd be like, "Wait, who you talking? Like, who? Oh, what are you doing? Like, he will give me the hint, like, of me acting if I cheated. Like if I'm like in the act of doing it, like because we go back to his guilt. Like he'll be like, "Who are you talking to?" Oh, the so like you can like, why are you talking to your friends? I'm like, "Cause you're my friends." I'm like, babe, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. And it's just like he wouldn't allow me like to talk to my friends, like he wouldn't allow me to talk to like people from the high school, or he'd be doing like he'd be thinking I'd be doing something else. I'm just like when you bring me to that irritation, like it's like repetitive, I'd be like, I'm not doing nothing, like why you keep like assuming or why you keep like thinking I'm doing it, then I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, just to prove you right. And I did it while looking good.
Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, please. I hope you. We also put up a new logo, so click somewhere around the screen for our logo.
You can do that?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it shows us up on the YouTube's.
It does?
hmm
Where?
I'll show
Wow.
you. Anyways,
It's kind of
and
like
then like this
we're
video,
kind of profesh.
share with your friends, please.
Girl, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. I don't think this took this long.
Hopefully they did.
You know what? If you did stick this
Okay.
long, comment down below if you would cheat. If you would.
No,
If you would or not.
don't comment on that. Comment for this. Actually, for this.
No, comment down below if you would cheat.
Take back
If you would cheat.
your ex.
And if you would take it back. You like take him back and then him treat you like ass, and then you treat him like ass, and you cheat back.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, have a good night, guys, or have a good day.
Bye.
Adios.